Hello. In this video, you're gonna see the full process on how to convert a 3D model into a 2D usable sprite for your game. Specifically, we'll be working on a first-person hand animation, perfect for your game. By the end of this video, you're gonna know how to convert a 3D mesh into 2D usable sprites for your game. First, we need a 3D model. I am using Mixamo because it is free and has a ton of pre-rigged characters. After you've downloaded your character from Mixamo, make sure it is the FBX format. You can find the link to Mixamo in description. After downloading your character, you're gonna go to Blender. We're gonna go to File, Import, FBX, and here we're gonna choose our animation. After importing the animation, we are gonna remove the unnecessary parts. Next, you can add accessories to your animation by selecting the armature. After that, clicking Ctrl Tab, then selecting the bone that you want your sword, for example, to stick to. Choose the armature and the sword is selected, and press Ctrl P. And here, choose the bone. And the next step is arranging the camera. For this, I like to use an orthographic view. So you select your camera and go to the camera properties, and you select the not perspective but orthographic view. Here you can play with the settings how you like. For this, in the composite, we're gonna use a pixelate node. For this, you're gonna have to select use nodes. After that, you're gonna just drag and pixelate, and you're gonna use the image. And for the contour of the sword, we're gonna go to render and then go to freestyle, absolute, and thickness 0.7. You can play with this if you want the outline to be larger. Still in the render, you have to go to film and select transparent. This will give you a PNG transparent background. So after you find the right animation for you, we're gonna go to render and render animation. After I get the result from the render, I like to use a sprite to decimate the number of frames and also to resize them to make them have that pixelated look. So I'm gonna drag the first frame of the render onto a sprite, and a sprite we're gonna import all of them. Right here I'm gonna decimate the frames. And after that I go to sprite size, and I usually use a 250 by 250. And after the sprite is resized, it gets that pixelated look. After this, all that you have to do is to export it. And before you export the stripe, make sure that you remember the number of the frames. This will be important in Unreal Engine. I like to use the number of the frames in the name of the export. So for this I have 24 frames. I will export it with 24 magic attack. Now in Unreal Engine, now we have all the animation in Unreal Engine. And for this to work, we're gonna use the plugin Paper ZD, and we're gonna apply the Paper 2D texture setting. This will make the pixels look crisp. And if you're using this on mobile, you have to do one more step, which is find the filter and put it on nearest. This will keep the pixel crisp even when you are using it on a phone, when you are rendering with Vulkan and not DirectX. After we have this, we're gonna use again the Paper ZD add-on, and we're gonna extract the sprites. Here we know that we have 24 frames, and we go to grid, and we're gonna divide it by 24. And this gives us a specific frame for each animation. And now we can create a flipbook.